Well, I'm not in the agenda, and actually I was a surprise attendant for them. So very briefly, I think we've been through a journey. Oman Post, as many of you know, has been a company that existed in the postal industry since forever. It's one of the oldest companies or organizations that exists in this country. But the company itself has been around since its privatization between, I think, 12, 13 years, at the same time when they privatized telecom. Now, we all know when I started around 2016, when we used to ask people about Oman Post, people either they don't know that it exists or they actually think why it actually still exists. And I used to walk in a post office and stay for 3-4 hours and no customers coming into the post office. Myself, I was not a post user in Oman, but abroad I used to use post. For me to move the change to Oman Post was a big decision. It's a company struggling. Its industry is struggling. The company had a very bad transformation management, so it was not delivering any value for its customers. So then we've realized that if everything broken in this company, now NC has spoken around something about your methodology and management. So what we've done in the beginning, we started building trust with people because the whole organization have lost their trust in the management. That took us a whole year just to make sure that they actually trust this new management. There is a good relationship at the minimum standard that whatever we're going to tell them, they'll say, okay, you know what? We're going to do it. And then came the story of lean. And we've started late last year. A lot of challenges. Now, a beautiful story of Nama seems to be just went through even the flow. It's a function of flow. The implementation is a clear function of flow and no problems at all, which is really a good story. Now, we face huge challenges, from management resistance, from priorities resistance. When we started lean, we've been accused that we are not in the right priority. So, your priority is to fix operation, get money, and please the customer, is not to focus on lean. But we've insisted that no, we have the right focus, we have the right priority. So one of the things, I think the good thing maybe in Namad is that you've got already your shareholders, your board on board of the program. We've struggled. However, I think then once the results started coming in, people start seeing the value. Some of the projects, for example, our express business, we call EMS, was one of the worst worldwide. One of the worst. Even postal operators, they chose not to send their express through Oman Post, they send it through DHL. So our own network don't want to deal with us. They abandoned us. So we worked on a lean project, and it's a great pleasure to announce that today we moved from 33%. It used to be that 33% of the express mail is delivered on time. Today, just in November, we are at 98.6%. And that was a lean project. We've started, for example, to establish a customer index. We did not have a call center. When I came in, I wanted to know who are the customers, what's the problem. The problem is we did not know. The only way is a customer finds my phone and calls me. So once we started putting the right channels, then we say, okay, so what? So there was a lean project around customer. And today, our customers who come into our branches, they are at least we know now that they are 84% of them are satisfied with our service. Now there's still room, there's another 15% that are not. And those 15% are also going to be a lean project and say, you know what, why is 84? Why is not 99.9 and 100%? So some of the key projects that we had with Lean, honestly, they really changed the way we think, and they really brought us to a different level. When we, you're talking about a very traditional organization that we're facing tremendous problems. Today, the floor of Oman Post operation is robust. The flow is very clear. We used to clear mail in 3 to 4 days. Today, every single mail item comes into that hub is cleared in the same day. Your mail, any mail is received in any post office is actually delivered the next day. Now, of course, we don't announce that, and we don't want to make it because there's other, cannibalization of other products and services. But today, that's the capability of Oman Post. And nobody can do that for a normal meal in this country. So there are great capability and great capacity that have been created by this project. So I'm not going to take much of your time. Thank you for the opportunity, and thank you for inviting me, and thank you for your time.